welcome to a new video. We got some exciting news regarding Predator Hunting Grounds. Now I know I said that I won't be doing any videos. Mainly, I'm not going to be doing any videos that involve playing the game, but for those who really love the Predator Yautja content that have been following me for 4 years, this is for you. I'll be going over some news and content for the game, and hopefully near the release of these new consoles, we will eventually get the fixes that are required for this game to actually be playable, at least for average players. Now, without further ado, let's begin. So the first thing that we see in this article is that Feral Predator is finally going to be getting his debut into the game. We've already had his mask, which can be unlocked at level 1, I believe, but now he will be a playable character as well as a class. I'm very curious on what he's going to be like because, one, unlike all the other Yautjas, he has the less amount of armor out of any of the classes. But I'm very curious on where they're going to go with him. I hope that they get his face right, unlike the Super Predators, which kind of look out of place, at least a little too smushed up. So we see Feral Predator, and he looks actually pretty good. I'm very excited to see him. The dreadlocks worry me a little bit because sometimes they don't get him right. They turn him to Medusa-like hair. But also, he's going to be coming with his weapons. Now, the first one that I can see being an easy one for Elphonic to do is the combi stick. It's going to obviously be a variation of the combi stick we have in the game, similar to City Hunter, but it would be cool to see it be its own weapon where it could be a two-handed weapon. It could be the first of its class, but I highly doubt it. Then we have the shield. Now, this is what everyone have been begging for. Everyone wanted this shield ever since Prey came out. So now that we see him with the shield, and I'm noticing it being somewhat of an energy-based weapon due to this red hue here. But I don't know. I'm very curious, is it going to be used all the time? How would this be effective against Fire Team? Will it be melee-based? It brings a lot of questions, and I'm very curious to see where it will go. I think it might be a gadget. That's just me though. And then we have one that I am very excited to see being translated into the game, being the harpoon gun. This thing in the film, it was kind of functioned similar to the smart disc in a way, where wherever it went, it was guided by the laser of the Predator. Now, will this be translated in the game? I don't think so. I think it might be similar to the bow and arrow. It might be a variation of it, but who knows? It's going to be very cool to see, and I can't wait to see it in action. But as of anything else, the next thing that is seen in this article is the release dates of when these games will be digitally released, as well as hard copies. The digital releases will be released around October 1st, but you can pre-order them tomorrow on September 24th. As for hard copies, you will have to wait a little bit because that's going to be released around November 12th. So keep an eye out for those if you are interested. Now, there is also another surprise that I saw in this article, and that being the game editions for the game. Now, obviously, we have the standard edition, which is just the base game, but also you can get other editions like the Jungle Edition, where it's City Hunter, Viking, Valkyrie, as well as Samurai Predator to get in your base game with their respected weapons. But there's also another one. There's the Yautja Edition, which unlocks all of the Predator DLC packs, as well as the Feral Predator with their respected weapons. Now, notice when they say with their respected weapons, including all the Predators, does this mean that we will be getting the Shuriken that was meant for the AVP Predators, along with all the other Predators who didn't come with their respected unique weapons for this edition? I am not sure, but I really hope that's the case because that would be one of the steps to apologizing to the fans who've been waiting for not only new content, but new ways to play, as well as listening to some of the community members who tried to help with Elphonic with this game. As of anything else, that is the only news that we have been able to get from this website. I am very curious on how this is going to go. I am currently on the fence. Again, I am someone who wants to see this game succeed, but I also want to see this game get better because at the state of it is right now, it is practically unplayable for average players when you have exploits, hackers, and mostly sweats. So this game desperately needs the attention that shouldn't be focused on new playable content rather than fixing the bugs and mistakes that are in this game right now. So that is the news of the Nomad clan as of right now. If there is any more, I will be glad to cover it, but right now, that is all. What do you guys think of this? Are you excited to see Feral Predator and his weapons come to the game? Are you excited for the different editions of the game, as well as the new console versions for this game coming out, digitally and hard copy? Leave your comments down below, and I will see you guys in the next video.